What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Rhodes, our man, Coach Bird.
What's up?
Unscripted Coaches. This is episode 33. Episode 33. A little delay in some production here. A little delay in some release of some episodes that were already recorded.
Yeah, I'm trying to put that on the producer back there. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's
Coach Pop.
taking over his Pops Cards collection. Well, we kind of got him started on that. Now he's kind of slid back, but we're back in the game now.
We're back in the game.
I saw you made a few picks Friday.
Yeah.
It was late Friday night. And both of them games, we what, 1-3, 1-3. But they were lost late now. They were lost late in the game. You had opportunity. We had opportunity to knock them out, but we quite didn't get them. I know we were supposed to kind of do it Thursday.
Yeah, we were supposed to film this thing Thursday.
But I was kind of AWOL. Unscripted Coaches, Coach Bird, waiting for Jason Aldean to come up on his show tonight.
Yeah, somebody. I don't know what he was doing.
Me neither. But
anyways,
hey, like I said, the Stanford game, I thought we had that game till the end of. You were kind of confused on at the end of it.
Yeah, I told some people that's the most NFL type loss I've ever seen. You know, Andrew Luck, the GM for Stanford, he's obviously, I thought he was a good NFL quarterback. No, he didn't have maybe as much success as some other guys. Retired a little early, but he's come in and hired a guy from the Colts to be the head coach. And I'll just be honest with you, man. Look, they got the ball back, Bird. It was Hawaii tied it up. Okay. 2020. There was 2 minutes to go. Stanford gets the ball back. They run it one time. Okay. Then the 2-minute warning hit.
The clock stops.
Clock stops. Then they come out and they throw 2 incomplete passes.
Clock stops.
Stop. All right. And punt it to Hawaii. I know they had 2 timeouts. I feel like they had 3, but I know for sure they had 2. All right. Hawaii is just nickel and diming them down the field. Okay. They've been getting pressure on this guy the whole night. He's on a bum leg, but they just play soft, give it up, and then 40-some seconds left on the clock. It's clear Hawaii's fixing to kick the field goal. Bang the timeout, try to preserve some time. No, he let it run down. Was going to ice it. Ice the kicker.
How many times does that work, man?
Not very daggone often.
How many times does icing the kicker work?
Not very often. So, anyways, it was, I mean, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, really. It's
you
like
you
NFL.
were thinking Stanford was going to nickel and dime and kick the field goal.
Yeah. Or if I was Stanford, I'd turn around and hand it off to Ford, who had kind of, he had big running back, had basically dominated, you know, the previous drive. Anyways, but my thing is, how many times have you watched an NFL game that unfolds just like that?
Yeah.
Real patient, and then it's like, okay, well, we play the odds. The odds ain't really in your favor. So, shout out to the kicker, though, from Hawaii. I think he's from Japan.
Yeah.
Bird, he taught himself how to kick off of watching YouTube videos. Okay?
That tells you watch some YouTube stuff, you can learn some.
Yeah. Dude goes to a junior college in Iowa. He goes like into the, you know, the Midwest somewhere. I think it was Iowa. Anyhow, somewhere in the Midwest, and goes to a JUCO. He picked that area to try to walk on because he knew he would have to learn English there. All right. And learns English, goes to Hawaii, and he was like 3 for 3, man. With I think he had 2 over 40 yards. I mean, anyways, just cool story there. You know.
A lot of teams might not go to Hawaii and win. You know that just because you can probably get there a couple of days early and stuff.
Yeah, but damn, like I told them on the thing, man, they hadn't beat a P4 school in like I don't know, forever.
Ever.
I mean, it's been a long, long time, you know. But back when Colt Brennan was the quarterback, you don't know that, Pac, you probably were a baby back then. He was back there, the Rainbow Warriors, they were slinging that thing, man. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
it's a pretty good game overseas. I mean, the NFL does that. Plays
talking about the Ireland stuff?
They play that, and I think now the colleges are going to try to get in there.
I
know what it's about. It's about some money.
Yeah, it's about money. That's 2 years in a row. Because remember, the year before it was Florida State went over there and played Georgia Tech and got beat. I think it's cool that they're doing conference games too.
Yeah,
I like
that.
Like
I
Notre
like
Dame,
overseas play.
Notre Dame and Navy have played overseas a few times, and it's like, it's okay. I mean, the Navy was good at the time, but Notre Dame would just kind of overpower them in the end. But I like these conference games over there.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. I mean, they got a pretty good fan base over there too. I know they're doing the road games.
Yeah. Well, a lot going on right here lately. You know, let's talk about. Listen, we're a little late to the scene, but Michigan, penalty for Michigan.
Woo.
You know, they fined them pretty big. We don't know the exact number.
I
but it's
think
pretty
that
high.
they said it may be going to be around 30 million.
All right. Well, here's the thing. It's like one of the guys I listened to said, they're not hurting the football program.
Not one bit.
Okay, they're going to take that money from other programs. So the NCAA trying to get them for something that nobody. Well, the head coach was there at the time. Okay, but he wasn't the head coach at the time. He wasn't the guy that did the sign stealing and all. But outside of that, none of these players were probably
A lot of players are gone. So that's good. They're not punishing the players.
But they're trying to punish the football team. They're not punishing the football team. You know what they're punishing? They're probably punishing the track team, the swim team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the,
maybe the volleyball
some of
team.
the non-revenue teams.
All those things. You think that Michigan's going to take money away from the football program? No.
And plus, they still going to be eligible to play in the national if they make it. So okay, if you pay $25 million, but you make it to the national championship bracket,
yeah,
you're probably gonna make that.
You're
gonna make that. So I imagine it all comes down to the AD. But I'm sure all ADs are gonna accept that little punishment to have an opportunity to keep playing in playoff. Yeah. I mean, even if you make a bowl game, you're gonna make several $1 million. It's just a scratch on the back.
Well, you got that going on. That's kind of running its course. What were we talking about? LSU the other day?
Oh yeah, LSU. I think they're kind of trying to follow the same format. Remember Ohio State last year went and spent $25 million,
absurd amount
and they won the national championship. I think LSU's kind of followed that format. I think they spent well over $20 million this year bringing kids in on this NIL deal. So they broke the bank pretty much. So they're putting all their money in on that situation.
Well, you know what? That I wasn't thinking about this until just now. I know why they're spending that money. Okay, so I want to make a little list here. Okay, unscripted, totally unscripted right now. We're gonna make a list of where I'm gonna jot them down. I think that guy's on the hot seat.
Yeah, I know he is.
Okay, so if they don't do something relatively significant this year, I think Brian Kelly's on the hot seat. So let's make a list of hot seat coaches. Hot seat got Brian Kelly.
Definitely.
All right.
Doeren State.
Dave Doeren.
Hot seat.
Okay, hot seat. Mike Norvell, his seat is blistering hot. Florida State.
Yes, it is.
If he turns around and he's about 0-3, 0-4, something like that, like early,
yeah,
it might be gone.
He might not make it through the year.
Yeah. So Mike Norvell, and I will tell you this: I saw. It's getting a lot harder to fire these coaches now.
Yeah.
Guess what? When you fire a coach, what you got to do?
You got to pay them out.
You got to pay them out. But guess what? Now, this revenue share.
Yeah.
Hey, you okay, well, before, fine, you pay the coaches stuff, you go find you a booster to pay them out, they don't like him anyways. But now you're asking that same booster, he's got to help you retain this talent or go out there and hit the portal market and bring talent in. So it says it's getting harder. But I'm sorry, I think those three, that's a good list. We'll probably stop there. Anything after that is probably a reach.
Yeah.
But hey, Brian Kelly, Dave Doeren at NC State, Mike Norvell, I think they got to have.
They better win early.
Yeah, they got to have some wins. So I was talking to a diehard State fan. I'm not going to share his name right now because him and I got a little wager going on. All right, friendly wager. All right, with the NC State ECU game this week. But he was like, yeah. He's like, well, what has he really done here? I'm talking about Dave Doeren. I mean, he's had some decent seasons.
They've had some 7-8 games. I mean, they made a bowl or two. I mean,
yeah, but he hadn't just gone out there and dominated. I don't think they've
dominated the ACC.
I don't think they've played in the ACC championship.
No.
And right now, the ACC, I'm telling y'all, this big major conference deal, it's about to blow up. And the ACC, man, it looks like they could be standing there like this, the little emoji.
Especially some teams, because some of them leave, then what kind of conference they gonna be in? They ain't gonna be none. They gonna have to find some guys. Yes, it's correct. There's gonna be a lot of that stuff in the next few years.
And State, I mean, they had their run in basketball a few years. Their baseball program is good, but I mean, football is a big piece of your conference realignment stuff. And I mean, they got to figure something out, man.
If the Pirates go down there and knock them off now, they're gonna be some talking. But we'll talk about that later. There's another game that nobody really talking about Thursday night. I think Georgia Tech might be the sleeper in the ACC, and they go to Colorado. Let's
see if I can find it, bro. That's Thursday, you said?
I believe it is Thursday. I looked up the other night. That could be a little sleeper game. Which like I said, Georgia Tech's
Oh, they're a Friday night game.
Friday
bro.
night.
Yeah, they're a Friday night game. So I'm
And
gonna put
Georgia,
that down here. and
Georgia
we'll come
Tech
back
might
to
be
that.
a little. Well, a lot of people talking about how good they could be this year.
Well, I think that they were pretty dang good last year. You know
Got
what
them all
I'm saying?
back. The court ain't cut. They got them all back. A lot of them back. A lot of key players
I
back.
think they were pretty good last year. You know, it's it'll be an interesting year. They better start doing something. The ACC better start doing something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, last
Or
year,
won't be the ACC.
last year you had SMU, okay, who kind of ran the table until they lost that tough game to Clemson in the conference championship game. Both of them ended up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But you know, Clemson, the past few years has struggled a little bit in some games, and I think we've talked about this. We're gonna hit on it again here shortly. I think they're the real deal.
You know what I already predict a little bit.
So I think that's what we got to keep looking at, man. Just see what we got. So
another thing about the football, the old Sanders boys, they had a little problem this week, didn't they?
yeah,
What's his name? He's not going to
Shiloh.
start. Shiloh. Now listen, if you're an undrafted free agent and you think you're on the bubble of making that 53-man roster, I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm not going, and I think you got two unsportsmanlike like that again. I'm not going to go out there and take a punch on somebody, because what's the coach's name at what's the name at Tampa Bay? He don't play that stuff now. He don't play.
You
So
got me.
so guess what? I think it's Bowles or something. They cut him, got rid of him. So that might have been his one opportunity to.
oh yeah, Todd Bowles.
He don't play that stuff, so I
Todd
think that
Bowles.
might be his one opportunity to be in the NFL, and he goes out and do stupid. And his son, I mean, I didn't think he was going to be the starting quarterback anyway. I know he had a good first preseason, but that last preseason, buddy, he garbaged it up.
Yeah.
He stunk it up.
Yeah.
He stunk it up. So.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, I like Dion, but his boys had a rough week this week. So, and if Georgia Tech goes down there and beats Colorado, that's another rough. They've had a tough time. They've had a tough time.
Hey, Pop. Isn't Shiloh? Isn't that the one? Is he the one? No, that's one of the Ball brothers. You're always trying to get me to listen to their music.
Oh yeah,
You
one
can
of
say
them.
something.
Jello?
And so it's not Shiloh. I thought he was a rapper.
No, he's
too.
not.
No.
Does he rap
He
too?
might rap
I
now.
don't know
Yeah,
why.
maybe.
He might rap now.
That's what I was about to say. He's about to switch over, but I guess I was wrong.
He might rap now.
It's the Ball kid, I guess.
What about the? A lot of people think this is the biggest and best game of the whole year coming up. We've already talked about Texas and Ohio State. Ohio State just named that quarterback they got. I can't remember. He can sling it around a little bit. I think a lot's on the line for Manning to go up there like I heard, if he can go pick and die and do something against Ohio State's defense, then he's gonna be the real deal now. But if he goes up there and just gets shell shocked and shudders back, and they're gonna be on him. They're gonna be on him now. But
Well, I think
having big games like that to start the year is good for college football.
I think that's
Anybody want to go in there and watch
Hey.
Alabama Monroe, or
Well, normally Alabama, Florida State would be a good matchup,
Yeah.
but like we already said, Florida State, we don't know. Maybe they bounce back. Okay, maybe Mike gets off the hot seat. Maybe turns this thing around. But there's a lot of good games. I think you said something earlier about half of the favorites.
I think it's 12 teams in the.
Yeah, I think six of the favorites are going to play each other. this
Miami
weekend.
and Notre Dame, Texas, and Ohio State, Clemson, and LSU.
In the first
they're,
week.
they're picked to make the.
to make.
But
to
you know,
make
I
the-
think playing these games, like you said before, it don't hurt you. A loss don't hurt you.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in the ACC and you lose 2 games or 3 games, and somebody SEC loses 2 games, you know who's getting in.
Oh, yeah.
SEC.
Ain't
So
no doubt.
I think you're going to start seeing a lot of teams play tough teams. I mean, because one losses, 2 losses may not hurt, and they're going to be different teams at the end of the year. Texas and Ohio State won't look the same at the end of the year. They're going to get better each week.
Well, let's dive into it, Bert. I've taken some notes here. I got some of these games we've talked about. I got a little value pick. My lock of the week last week was an epic fail. So as I'm looking through this, I don't really know what my lock of the week is going to be. But we'll talk through it and see where we go. All
And we're
right?
not going to call it like a week. We're going to call it burning it down. We're going to burn it down this week. guys. We're gonna burn it down, fix.
Burn it down.
We're gonna be on fire.
Burning it down.
And it's kind of gonna go about why I was AWOL the other day.
All right,
but
all right. Burning it down, per Jeez Louise. Hey, let's get it started. All right, hey, Thursday night matchup. We got to talk about it. I'm going to let you talk about it. ECU is at NC State Thursday night. Okay, State's a 14-point favorite right now.
It went down to, it was at
It
11.
went down to 11.
So I don't understand.
Now
I know.
14.
When you see that, there's more people putting money on the
Yep.
State. That's what the spread all. They're
Yep.
putting money on that, but I'm gonna take them 2 touchdowns.
All right.
I'm gonna take them 2
Well,
touchdowns.
I'm telling you what I'm taking. Now, this one's creeped up a little bit. It's been around 60. It's up to 61.5. We'll double back to it. This might be my burning it down pick of the week. I think I'm going to take the total. I'm going to go over 61.5. That may very well be my burn it down pick of the week.
That could happen. It could be in the 20s the first half, man.
Well, I'm just saying, man. I know Bird's always talking about some halves. Now, I will say I think that's a great point, Bird. You said at the bare minimum, look at the first half total, because I'm just saying I think ECU's got a good offense. I think State's going to have a good offense. I think both of them could have a good defense.
So right now it's going to be.
But it's early.
Yeah.
It's early. They both have new coordinators. You know, there's a lot of turnover on that side of the ball, I think, for both teams. I just feel like the early over in the first half, and I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with the total, man. I think
let's go the whole
Thursday.
game, yeah. So, I agree with you there.
All right.
So the Pirates and the over.
All right.
I like that. I threw Friday night in there.
Yeah. Let's look at Georgia Tech. Let's look at Georgia Tech, coach. They're at Colorado on Friday night. They're minus. Georgia Tech's a 5-point favorite. 5-point favorite.
They're picked to win by 5. Georgia Tech.
They're picked to win by 5. It's I just had it. Where'd it go? There it is. Yes,
I think they're
5,
sleeping.
and the total's 52.5. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really worry about the total with this game.
No.
But 5-point favorite on the road at Colorado. What do you think?
So you like Colorado, don't you? I like Georgia Tech straight up, not just get away from the money line. I like Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech on the money line. I think this could be a field goal type game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A field goal type game. So I don't really know that I've got it one way or the other, coach, because I don't really have a great feeling on it. But I think I would probably lean with Colorado plus 5. But I'm like you. I think if you're looking at some true picks here, probably take the money line with Georgia Tech. But yeah, I kind of like Colorado to cover, but we'll see what happens.
We'll have a little disagreement on it. But Georgia Tech, if they're going to come out strong, they need to take care of this one.
That's right. Another Friday night game. I think this is a good value pick right here. I want to stay tuned on this. I hit it. This was the only pick I hit this weekend. The over for UNLV. This week they're going to Sam Houston State. You got Coach Dan Mullen at UNLV. Good offensive mind going up against new Sam Houston State head coach Phil Longo. Okay, Phil Longo's a good offensive mind. Been at Carolina, been at Wisconsin recently. That total's sitting at 61.5 also. I think that's an over. I like that as a good value pick. We'll make sure if you're going to look at that, I'd look at rosters and UNLV. They both played a game already.
Yeah.
Okay, this is both of their teams' second game, so you may want to check like injury reports and stuff like that.
That makes a difference. You're talking about
like that.
You're talking about UNLV. And I didn't really until you talk. I don't know where they've got. He must have brought a lot with him and support. He must have done pretty good in the portal too. But I saw they had 15 on their roster that were 4-star or 5-star players coming out.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Hey, if I'm a football player, I'm thinking about UNLV anyway, because because you can see it from the strip in Las Vegas. I'm a Las Vegas man now, but that'd be a kind of tough place to go, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be tough for Bird to go and be successful.
That'd be tough with you like a football player or something, man. Look right there, you got Las Vegas right there, the strip.
Like in high school after practice, on Thursday you got like an early practice and your boys are running to go meet their girlfriends for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Bird be hitting out of practice and running to the strip.
Hey, or you got the Wayne County Fair coming up. Everybody want to get through practice. You had the fair there every day.
Yeah,
that's the whole strip down there. The fairs every day.
All right, last 3 here, Bird. Let's go. We'll go down the slate here. This is the Saturday games. We're going to leave off the 3:30 pick. Alabama, Florida State. I think Alabama covers. We're not even going to talk about them right now. Let's go for the noon kickoff, the big game, the game of the year right now.
Game of the year.
Number 1, Texas goes to number 3, Ohio State. Ohio State is a 1.5 favorite. That's a home field advantage spread right there. I mean, that's what it is. Basically, it's a pick 'em, right?
Sorry, Mr.
home
T.
field.
Sorry, Mr. T.
Totals 47.5. Give it to me, Burr. What you got?
I'm sorry, Mr. T. I know you're an Ohio State man, but I think Manning lives up to the hype. Goes in there. We're going Longhorn. Hey. And I would dabble a little bit on the over because both these quarterbacks can sling the thing around. I know both defenses are stout. Like, what's his name at Texas? I can't even say his name. The coach.
Sarkisian?
Yeah. He told Manny, I was reading all, he said, just go play, man. Don't worry about the hype. Don't worry about the game. Just go play and be yourself. I think he lives up to the hype. I hate it, Mr. T. I know you're an Ohio State fan, but they're going to start off 0-1 this year.
There you go. Hey. Heard it here first. We're taking the Longhorns -1.5 unscripted coaches.
And dibble on that over too if you want it, guys.
All right. The evening game there. Okay, the second biggest game of the year. All right, and only because it's played after the Texas Ohio State game. I'm glad they didn't book both of these games at the same time. All right, if they did, you better get a split screen or a second TV. But luckily, we don't have to make that decision, Bird. We got LSU. Okay, hot seat Brian Kelly, $20 million NIL roster, traveling to Clemson. Okay, Dabo.
Looking a little redemption from last year.
Hey, yes, sir. Hey, the good old boys right here. We got Clemson is a 4-point favorite at home, and the total's 57.5.
I stay away from it. I take Clemson money line. I take Clemson. I think Clemson wins the game. I think when they walk down that hill going into Death Valley, they know what they got on their mind this year. I told you, I think they got a chance to play for the national championship. They just so talented on defense, them four on the ground, like you said. Yeah. All NFL players.
The thing that scares me about the spread right here is I think this is a field goal type game again. Yep. And when it's sitting there at 4, it's like, all right, you kick a field goal to win it, you don't hit. I like the money line pick with Bird, but you know what, man? I've been high on Clemson all summer. I've been telling you guys, Clemson. All right, I've been telling you Clemson. Hey, they're at home. If I'm right, they're winning by more than 4 points, Bird. I'm taking 4.
I would go with
Clemson.
And what's LSU done the last couple games? The first game, they lose.
They hadn't won a season opener since Brian Kelly got there.
And this group of guys he brought in, LSU, they're all from everywhere. So I don't know how they gel together. Clemson they got them all back.
They got a mesh.
I tell you what, I'm going with Coach. -4. They're going Clemson winning anyway.
Do it, baby. Hey, shout out to JJ Hidalgo, big Clemson Tigers fan. Okay,
got a chance this year, baby.
Yep. Hey, let's do the thing, man. Hey, Notre Dame at Miami. This is a Sunday game. Okay, this is a Sunday game. You got Notre Dame at Miami. Notre Dame, 2.5 point road favorite. Okay, 2.5 point road favorite. The total here is 49.5. Bert, I'm gonna let you talk about the spread. I'm gonna jump on this total when you get done.
You can't never tell about Notre Dame and stuff, but I think these two teams are projected to be in the playoffs. Miami's got a lot of people think they're gonna be the second best team in the ACC. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. I know. Is it at Miami?
It's at Miami.
But if Miami's gonna prove a point, this will be a great game to do it. Now, this will be a great game to do it. This will be one I might would. I don't know. Stay away from. If I had to pick somebody, I'd probably go with Notre Dame because I do like the head coach of Notre Dame. I think he does a good job. Gets a lot of, but I think Miami's in the right place right now.
Yeah, I think it's a hard game to pick. I think that's what makes it a good one. Yeah. It's a good matchup to watch. Look, 49.5 is the total. I know there's a lot of people jumping on this over, but Notre Dame's going to control the ball.
Yeah.
Carson Beck, okay, it's not like he's really put up crazy numbers.
Yeah.
So I know that on the total, there's a lot of people looking at it. There's 49.5. It's a low number. They're trying to take over right here, but I think Notre Dame's going to control the ball, okay, on offense. They're going to play really good defense. Carson Beck, I think he's a good quarterback, but I don't see him just slinging the ball around the field. So I'm kind of leaning towards the under. I'm going to wait a little closer to game time to lock that in.
And the Miami's defense, they got a lot of keep. They got a lot back. Miami's going to.
Yeah. And we can't go any further, Bert. I said that was going to be the last pick, but we got to go one more, okay? How can we not talk about Coach Bill Belichick's first game? All right, make a pick on that. It's TCU is traveling to. Make sure I got that right. Yep, TCU is traveling to Carolina. TCU is currently a 3-point road favorite. 3-point road favorite.
I just hope Carolina can not let all this hype. You know, I mean, it's Monday night, and the Monday night they got Nick. Everybody, ESPN's gonna be there. I hope they can just, which I think Belichick will do a good job of keeping them kind of focused and stuff. I mean, I did TCU. They got a new quarterback this year. I like Carolina. I would take Carolina and the points playing at home. I would take Carolina and the points playing at home.
I'm with you. Okay, can't believe I'm saying this, but pulling for the heels in Bill Belichick's first game. I want this to be a success story. I don't know why, because my nature as a East Carolina fan, I am not supposed to root for the Tar Heels.
Well, I mean,
but hey, look, Bill Belichick's a phenomenal story in the game of football. He's a big part of football, history, and I want to be successful. So let's roll with the
I'm
Heels.
gonna give you another over and under in the Carolina game. Okay.
No, I know what this is. Hold on, can I guess what it is?
What?
Bird's about to set the over-under on the number of times we see, what's her name, Jordan, what's her name?
Whatever she wants to be called.
Whatever she wants to be called.
Thinking they're going to show Belichick a lot. They're going to show Jordan a lot. I'm saying you're at least going to see her 5 times. What you think?
Jordan Hudson.
I think you're going to see her 5 times.
Well, let's set it at 4.5.
I think you're going to see her 5 times.
Let's set it at 4.5. So that means you're taking the over?
Yes, because she's going to be decked out,
Hey,
and you're going to see Belichick a lot in her. So I'm
Hey,
just telling you.
I'm going to set, Bird's going to take the over. I'll take the under. I think you see her 3 times. And
Now, I'm talking pre-game stuff too now on ESPN. I think you're going to see
man.
her.
How long is the pregame show?
Well, it's going to be a long time when she's up there. But
Hey, good stuff right here. Hey, Unscripted Coaches, episode 33.
burning down pigs now, baby.
Peace.